Oh, hey! Are we gonna go ahead and chef something up today? We definitely are. Today, we're gonna take that mediocre cream corn and we are gonna turn it into something spectacular, something magical, something delish. First off, we need corn. Look at this. You can go ahead and use canned corn if you would like. We are gonna use corn in the husk because it's better than average. Okay, and we're not average here. Clean your corn. Very simple, not very hard, like so. Now that our corn is dehusked, we are gonna go ahead and to the next step and get these corn kernels off. At this point, if you wanna go ahead and make your corn a little bit more rustic, you can get your grill on medium-high heat, put it on your grill, get some char marks, and then you'd start out at the process that we are gonna go now. So, how I like to go ahead and get the kernels off my corn cob is I'm gonna go ahead, cut this in half, stand it up, and get close to your cob and take everything off of it. Whoa. Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you? Take it all off. Save those, I'll throw those too. Of course, the chickens. Let's get this all into a bowl. Have one of these bad boys, it's a little bit easier. If I wasn't being lazy, we'll just pull it out. Let's get this stuff cleaned up and we're gonna continue. Now that our corn kernels are off the cob, we need to add the explosions of flavor that we are gonna go ahead and add into this. I'm going some red bell pepper, jalapenos, red onion. We're gonna go ahead and dice these up relatively small. If you wanna go a little bit bigger, go a little bit bigger. For the chickens, smells sweet. See what we got here. Let's go ahead and get this delicious stuff into a bowl. Boom. Boom. Let's clean up our area here. Our bell peppers, jalapenos, red onion are diced up. We want to go ahead and add a few cloves of garlic. Get that diced up. If you want it sliced, you do you. Either way, we're gonna throw in some garlic. We're gonna take that, put this back into our little jar. Want to go ahead, get your pan on high. You want this pan extremely, extremely hot, just like you. Okay? Give it a few minutes, almost to the point of smoking. Super hot pan, get your butter going. You want this butter to brown. To this, add your corn. There's a fine line between brown butter and burnt butter. That butter thrown around. Give your corn time to sit. Don't shake it around too much. The rest of that butter is going to melt down, and you want to start building that crust along your corn kernels. You want it to start turning a little bit of that golden brown color to give that extra level of flavor to your corn. Perfect. You can see that crust start building up on your corn kernels. We gave it a little toss. Let it sit again. We want a little more crust to build up. All right, here we go. Ooh, be careful. Beautiful. We have some corn's popping everywhere. You got a little bit of color to our corn. We're gonna go ahead in with all our veg. Beautiful. We're gonna come in with a little salt. I'll come in with a little bit of that black pepper. Could always add more as always. Once you got your veg in there, make sure you keep stirring. Start let that break down a little bit. At this point, I would turn down the heat just a little because we have our color onto our corn. Now it's about just letting all these peppers start to soften up just a little bit. Once the peppers have started to break down a little bit, in with our garlic. Oh man, this smells fantastic. Toss that around. Drop our heat a little bit more now. Right now I'm basically at a medium heat. Allow this to make love. Let all these flavors marinate together. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. All right, at this point, cream cheese. Heavy cream. Oh, making a mess. Continue stirring, allow that cream cheese to break down. Once the cream and the cream cheese have been thoroughly mixed into your corn mix, just let it keep cooking down a little bit. We want it to reduce just a little and soften up everything together. About 3 to 5 minutes later, this is where we are at. Still a little bit loose. So you could use it as a dip, you could use it as a side. There's a lot of different things that you can go ahead and do with it at this point. You want to add cheese. You want to add cilantro and take the family to Mexico for the night. You want to add an allspice or all-purpose seasoning. There's a variety of different things that you can do with this until this point, or at this point. If you were going to serve barbecue to the family, whether it's brisket, chicken, go ahead, add your favorite all-purpose seasoning and take this to another level. If you are gonna go ahead and just have some steak, maybe you just wanna leave it like this. If you want some cheese to it, go ahead and add your cheese and you wanna make it a dip, whether it's French bread, tortillas. There's a bunch of different things you could do, but with this base is a great starting point and definitely a surefire way, no matter what you're gonna serve this with, in order to take it up to a whole nother level on top of where it is bacon. Lots and lots. Bacon. Lots of bacon. Boom. Kind of spilled it all over the place because I'm kind of a mess. I am way too scared to test this right now because this is stupidly hot. So I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes and I'm gonna catch back up with you guys. See if I can manage the strength to try this lava-like food. Oh, that's still hot. Yeah. I can't think of the word. What's that word, y'all? Oh, that's right. This is delish. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like it, let me know in the comments all that hate because those haters make us famous. You all have a blessed day and thank you again so much.